And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Parrish is after it, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
In now, Jake Stevenson, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Stevenson is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Bradley is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Jonathan Beltre.
So stepping in, Jonathan Beltre, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner breaks for third, to short. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Into the box, Joe Hattemer. 0-1 the count. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 delivery. Missed with a slider. Pitch out, nothing doing. Three runs already home here. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
The 3-1 pitch. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding 2 as the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 6 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Rangers on top here, 4-1. Standing in, Derek Norris will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
And that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
The 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Into the box now, Jarrett Parrish, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Two pitch just missed.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Odubel Herrera.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count to Herrera, 3-2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Another full count pitch home. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here in the Bronx, the Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ready now, Brett Morrison.
Catcher, Brett Morrison.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Rocket to third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Lewis Grumman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lewis Grumman. First delivery to him on the way. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 23 for him thus far. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Austin Pruitt will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Striding in, Aaron Judge. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Bradley is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. He's taken strike one. The pitch. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. The 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
He'll try again, 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Oh, look at Scooter. He gathers the throw. Safe. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by that second baseman right there. I didn't think he was going to be able to get to that ball. Nice diving stop to keep it in the infield, but you knew that runner smelled knock. He kicked the afterburners on getting down the line.
And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Behind 0-2 now. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. But 2 here in the Rangers half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Rangers 6 and the Yankees 1. Next for New York, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one.
Paul Johnson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Paul Johnson.
First pitch on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
This is line to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to second. Drummond fields it cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Matt Duffy.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Duffy. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail 6-1. Ryan Tepera has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
Stepping in, Jake Stevenson. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Tepera rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Ball and a strike. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. So striding forward now, Jonathan Beltre has got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. Rasmus is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Designated hitter, Joe Kettemer.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Joe Kettemer. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Stepping in now, Brett Morrison. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Kettemer, the runner at first with 2 gone. Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Jeanette has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rangers leave 1. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
First offering on its way. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. Up around the face. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Johnson shading to his right. 1 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. One out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to Gennett.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Colby Rasmus. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. Ripped down the line. So this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Nighttime look there at the Chrysler Building, once the world's tallest structure, as we welcome you back to baseball from Yankee Stadium. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Louis Grumman. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw right down the middle of the plate.
Parrish is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First offering on its way. This is hit high and deep out to left. Ranging back is Bradley to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat, and he fouls this one off. In his career, Judge is at least partially known for being a long ball threat, of course. In fact, he's standing on the doorstep of 300 career home runs as he hits here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a drive by Judge, deep left field. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
The count now at 2-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
In now, Matt Chapman. No balls and a strike to count. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Cold strike on the inside corner. Judge at second with 2 down. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now another 2-2. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, Dero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
1 ball, no strikes to count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Jeanette is there. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
How about it?
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Into the box, Jake Stevenson. Hit hard to the right. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. It's the Rangers 7 and the Yankees 1. The catcher Derek Norris is in. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Now batting, Jarrett Parrish. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. And a fastball just a bit up.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. And he misses ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup right down the middle. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Nick Castellanos now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
7-1, the final score in tonight. The Rangers win game number 140, most in the league. Landon Grissom gets to that magic number, 20 wins on the season, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Paul Johnson takes the rare 3-inning save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rangers. 7 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base.